good day. I just woke up to a dead bug squished against my boob. So that was fun. I feel so puffy and crusty, you know, when you just sleep like an absolute corpse. I've been sleeping so much, guys. Like 9 hours a night. Is that normal? My boyfriend and I have just moved to Australia. We're in this Airbnb for another few weeks. We kind of need to find somewhere else to go after that. But at the minute, we're just enjoying chilling out. Jamie's trying to find a job, but we have some money saved up, so it's not urgent, if you know what I mean. So we're kind of just chilling. Being boring because we were traveling for the last 7 months and we were very, very tired of constantly moving around. So we've been in our grandad era, which is my favorite era. I look so crazy. I need to do an ice cube depuff rub or something because it's giving puff. I love you. I love you. It's actually been raining quite a lot for the past week, which I'm aware is rare for the Sunshine Coast, but it's still been really nice and warm. And it gets sunny at like some point during the day, so we've been able to go for nice walks and whatnot, but I've actually been really enjoying the cozier weather because we've been traveling for 7 months and the heat was relentless. It was relentless. I don't know what I fancy for breakfast. I got this papaya because I've been desperate to make a papaya yogurt bowl for the longest time, but you can't really get papayas in the UK. But I'm not sure if this is ripe yet. It's still a little bit, you know what I mean? Still a little bit. Morning.
Morning. Morning, camera. How are you?
How did he sleep?
Oh, just great.
Absolutely great. Me. Do ASMR. Move with it, girl. Work with it, girl. Yesterday we went to this shop and they did freshly squeezed peanut butter. Freshly squeezed, freshly ground peanut butter. Looks yummy.
This was made 2 days ago.
Fresh. What? Oh my god, that was vile. That was so vile. What have we got for breakfast, mister?
Protein, peanut butter, banana, honey on toast.
Okay, I've tried to wait as long as possible to let the papaya ripen, and she's actually looking quite ripe. I've had her like underneath the heater, so I'm just gonna risk it for a chalky biscuit, and hopefully she's nice and juicy. I don't like my papayas too ripe, because then I think they get really mushy. We'll just slice her open. We'll see what we've got going on inside of there. I'm breaking my papaya yogurt bowl virginity right now. I've changed my top because I don't want to get papaya juice all over the other one. This is kind of my scruffy-ish top. I still really like it, but this has had many juices and such on it before. Not those kind of juices. Well, maybe those kind of juices. Okay, guys, the moment of truth. Let's get the sticker off. Oh, shit. Oh! Well, if that's anything to go by, she's very, very juicy. Oh! Oh my god. She's slicing like butter, my darling. Okay, so she's perfect. Look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's so pretty, sexy, fun. She's that girl. I just love papaya so much. I know so many people hate papaya. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. It's one of the most delicious fruit. It's definitely my favorite tropical fruit. We're looking at flats because we're going to be homeless in 3 weeks. We might end up having to go to another Airbnb if we can't get a flat, but we're just having a little looky. Having a little looky.
Okay, I got dressed, kind of. The pyjama shirt she's still on, but I do have a little skirty on now. It's from my mum, made it. It's so friggin' cute. I am gonna make my coconut water matcha. It's my favorite little bevy. I try so many different matchas. I try so many different flavors because it's fun to try new ones. But I always come back to the coconut water matcha. It's just, it's my baby. I've been doing this for like over a year now. And I just think about this drink every single day. It's so, so delicious. My camera looks a little bit blurry. Looks like there's a little bit of something on it there. What's on it there? I have just been doing the Charlie XCX Apple dance on TikTok for maybe half an hour. It took me a very long time to learn it. And I'm not a TikTok dance girly. I never do that. I never like learn them. But it was actually really fun. Anyway, I will show you how I make my matcha. I am going to film it on my phone, so maybe I should just put the clips in from my phone. I'll film it on my camera as well, then I'll see which looks better. And then I will say it. Absolutely stupendous confectionery. Hello cherubs, I'm having a filming morning this morning. I'm filming a few recipes for my tiki-toki. I've done some protein bars, some chocolate covered bananas, and now I'm doing some chickpea smash, which is very delicious. It's a bit like, it's meant to be like tuna. It doesn't taste anything like tuna, but it's the same vibe. Do you know what I mean? Just kind of this filling that you can have on salads and sandwiches, on crackers, rice cakes, whatever your heart desires, and it's so yummy. I will show you the protein bars even though they're not sliced yet. Gorgeous. So it's like a peanut butter almond flour base, and then chocolate and cacao nibs on top. Very yummy. I also made these yesterday. These are little Rice Krispie white chocolate matcha cups. They're so yummy. And sorry I haven't filmed any of these on my camera. It's just really hard to film recipes on my TikTok and my camera at the same time. I can just never get the angles quite right. But I will link all the recipes in the description. Outfit of the day. I've stolen Jamie's 3-stripers because I don't have any joggers with me. Obviously we were in Southeast Asia for like 7 months before coming here. So I didn't really bring any warm clothes with me. I have one pair of Skims pants and they're the only like lounge pants I have. So I have stolen Jamie's today. They're very, very cute. I love an Adidas 3-striper. You just can't go wrong. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Guys, this is so bad. It just tastes like milk. So I'm gonna put another shot of matcha in. I'm just making an entirely new matcha because that was abysmal. It tasted like somebody had gotten milk, put some ice and some cinnamon and some sugar in it. Absolutely not okay. That's more like it. Dinner tonight is roasted pumpkin, tahini sauce, quinoa, broccoli, peas. Yum. With Love Island, of course. How is she?
Really nice.
Jamie prefers a plate. I prefer a bowl. There's two types of people. What were you saying? The pumpkin's nice.
The pumpkin skin's gone crispy.
Yeah.
Really? Delicious.
Good morning. So we're actually about to walk and go see a flat. We're gonna go for acai. We've just scoffed down some brekkie and off we go on our little expedition. The outfit. I am bringing my trainers in case I start to get blisters. All of these houses on the waterfront are so gorgeous. One of these houses would be the absolute dream. Can you think of anything better? So we really like the flat. We're going to put an application in. I didn't take any clips because I just felt rude getting my camera out. And now we're getting acai bowls. This place do the craziest acai bowls. How's your coffee, darling? Absolutely delicious.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's very cute here. Very, very cute. Very, very nice. Very, very sunny. I just can't believe this is winter. It's fucking mad. That looks so yummy. So that's cookie crumble, chocolate granola, caramel sauce, banana. Yum. Guys, it's extraordinary. Even the plain acai by itself doesn't taste like any acai I've ever had. We had a couple of hours to kill before the next viewing, so we went to go and see Maxine and it was so good. I really fancy Mia Goth quite a lot, and I love X and I love Pearl. X is still my favourite of the three, but it was so fucking good. I do sense that maybe my Halloween costume this year. Perhaps. Good morning, cherubs. It's the morning after. I didn't film anything last night because we got back quite late and we were absolutely ravenous. We walked 20,000 steps yesterday, just wandering around looking at different flats. And we were so tired and so hungry, so I just made dinner and we watched Love Island and Grace and Frankie all night. It was tremendous. What actually happened yesterday is we saw the second flat, and then after we saw the second flat, Jamie was buying a bike off this guy off Facebook Marketplace because he needs a bike to ride to work. He got a job, by the way, did I tell you that? He got a job as a chef at this restaurant on the beach called the Pocket Espresso, I think it's called. It's so nice. But he had to get the bus to the guy's house to pick it up, so I just walked home. It was like an hour walk back. So I got home, got the dinner ready, and then he came back. He had to ride the bike back from where he picked it up from the guy's house. Do you know what I mean? So it was all over the shop, so we were both just really tired. The second flat, we quite liked it, but it was just very dark. The windows were tinted and the flat's kind of surrounded by trees, so you don't really get any natural light in, so I don't think we're going to apply to that one, but we did apply to the first one that we went to go see. And then today I am going to another one. I've just had some brekkie and then I'm going to get ready and go. Good morning. I don't know when the last time I talked to you is. I haven't vlogged in a few days. We've just been so fucking busy going to so many flat viewings, and obviously I can't bring my camera because you're not really allowed to film in them. Sometimes you can ask if you can get some videos on your phone, but most of the time you're not allowed, so I'm not whipping out my massive fucking camera. Am I? That would be very rude. So I haven't vlogged in a few days because that's all we've been doing really. Yesterday we stayed up until 5 in the morning to watch the England final in the Euros. I don't really care about football that much. Sometimes it's fun to watch. It definitely wasn't worth staying up for me. It was a bit of a boring game and I was so tired yesterday, and we had a flat viewing at about 4 o'clock. And literally I'd had no sleep, so I didn't think I was going to make it, but we did end up going, and it was so gorgeous. It was one of the most gorgeous apartments I've ever seen, but there was a lot of people there. A lot of people, so I think there will be a lot of applications for that one, but we have applied. We applied as soon as we got home. So you've got to put it out into the universe. We will get it, or we'll at least get an apartment that we like. We have another one today at 4:45, so we just have the day to kind of chill. I'm just going to do some editing, I think. Maybe do a recipe. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm just going to have my tea. I bought a papaya to have another papaya yogurt bowl. But she's so hard and unripe. I just can't get her to ripen up at all. I think I need to put her in a warm drawer or something. Good old peppermint, as usual. Gorgeous. So we have less than 2 weeks left in this Airbnb, so we really need to find somewhere to live. If we don't, we're just gonna have to book a room on Airbnb or something until we find somewhere, but I'm sure it'll all work out. I'm sure. It's part of the journey, you know. It's part of the fun. And now I don't know what to have for brekkie, because I was gonna have my papaya boat. There's not that much stuff in. I do have some of this leftover chickpea stuff, so maybe I could just have that. I don't know. This vlog is a little bit all over the place. I do apologise, but like I say, we've just been very busy trying to find somewhere to live.
Oh, hi guys.
I don't know what to say.
Grace. Sure.
Hello cherubs, I got dressed and put some makeup on. I'm just having a little matcha, and we've actually, oh pardon me, that was like a Homer Simpson burp. If we,
That was a Homer Simpson
me,
burp.
Jamie, that was really quite something. If that was a cartoon, it would have had, you know, like the ripples coming out of your mouth.
Homer Simpson's lips vibrate, don't they?
Yeah. We're actually going to 2 viewings now because one came through. It's very pretty, so there's about an hour difference between them. The first one's at 3:30, then the other one's at 4:30 or something like that, so it's perfect timing really. So we're just both having a little matcha. Guys, have you seen these cold whisk matchas on TikTok? They're so revolutionary, and I do my matchas like that every time now. You just get the matcha and you whisk it with cold milk, so that just goes really creamy. And I always thought if you whisked a matcha with something that was cold, the powder just wouldn't dissolve into the liquid, but it does. and it's so delicious. So my matcha recipe at the minute, I'll show you it the next time I have it, is coconut water, ice, and then you whisk the matcha with the soy milk. It goes all frothy and creamy and fucking delicious. Then you add a bit of honey, whisk it again, and then pour it over the coconut water and the ice, and it's so fucking good. I forgot to show you just then. I did forget, but I will show you when I have it tomorrow. I would actually have another one right now because this one's nearly finished, but we have no bloody ice made up. No, we do not. I look really pretty today. Don't mind me. I've changed the way I do my makeup. I've kind of got a new makeup routine and I really like it. I think it's very pretty. So I'll have to film that as well. I've got lots to film for you. I'm sorry this vlog has been... I keep forgetting to film stuff and I've gone a few days without filming. But like I say, we've just been so busy looking at flats and going back and forward, and then you book them last minute, so you kind of have to change your plans and whatnot. So I've been neglecting you a little bit. Okay. Hopefully it's still enjoyable for you to watch. Incredible. I did want to make some chocolate bananas today. I want to do some matcha and white chocolate covered bananas, like frozen bananas, but these are not very ripe. You know when they kind of smell a bit grassy, like grass? They just don't seem to be ripening up, so I'll have to wait until tomorrow maybe, or maybe I can go out when we go to look at the flat and go to Aldi and try and look for some really nice bananas, and then I can do it in the morning. Some really ripe bananas is what I mean. I'm just yapping. I love a little yap. I'm going to prep the veggies and cook the veggies for when we get back, because we're probably not going to get back tonight until about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I don't want to have to cook dinner from scratch. I did the same last night when we went to go and see a flat a bit later on, and then everything was just ready for when we got back, so I'm going to do that in a little bit. Okay, I'm nearly out of this matcha. I got it in Thailand, it's really good, but this girl I'm friends with on Instagram, she's just set up a matcha brand, so she's going to send me some, and it's in the post right now. I'm not sure whereabouts it is, but hopefully it gets here. Little mustache. Hopefully it gets here soon, because I'm nearly out of this bad boy, which is sad. I kind of wish I'd stocked up on more, because this is maybe my favourite matcha I've ever tried, and it was just from this random little shop in Thailand. I don't even know what the brand is. Matcha. I'm not sure where this brand is based. It looks like, actually I think it's Japanese, which would explain why it's so good. I am so desperate to go to Japan. So many people I follow on Instagram and whatnot have been to Japan recently, and it looks so gorgeous and so beautiful. It looks like there's so many nice places to go for walks, and I think you think of Japan and you immediately think of Tokyo and the big cities, but it looks like there's so much gorgeous nature there, and I am just so desperate to go and try the matcha. Can you actually imagine how incredible the matcha will taste there, because it's all so fresh and sourced from Japan? It all just looks so incredible. My TikTok For You page is just filled with people going to matcha cafes, and it looks so delicious, and I'm just desperate to go. Desperado. Yum. Guys, we're watching Love Island USA. The first episode is so dramatic. It's like it's on week 3. Just prepping the veg. I'm gonna fry some pumpkin and cauliflower. I feel like he doesn't want her to pick him. Ta-da! Okay, off we go to see the flatties. I don't think there's any point bringing my camera because I'm not going to film in the flats anyway, but I'll see you when I get back. Love ya. Oh my god, my hair. I've had my sunglasses slicked back and it's given me a bit of a toupee looking situation. Looks like I'm wearing a wig. The first place we went to go and see was gorgeous. It was this little townhouse and it was very, very nice, so we're going to apply to that. It was very gorgeous. And then the second one, the elevator was broken, so we couldn't see it, but it was in a very nice location, and the real estate lady showed us a video of it and it looks perfectly nice. Looks very nice actually, so we're going to apply to that. We don't have the energy to do the application forms right now because we've done so much walking. Guys, this process without a car, it's intense. Lots of walking going on, but we're going to refuel with a bit of dinner right now. I'm doing some pasta salad, some roasted vegetable pasta salad with a tahini sauce. It's going to be so yummy. I also got some bits from, there's a TK Maxx here. There is a TK Maxx here. So obviously I had to go in I don't have any skincare with me. To be honest, I don't have a skincare routine, which is probably bad. But I find the more products I use on my skin, the worse my skin gets. I'm kind of blessed with good blemish-free skin for most of the time. Not if I'm on my period or if I eat too much sugar or whatever, I get spots. But for the most part, I have quite good skin, but it's been very dry recently. So I got some of this face oil. So we'll see how that is, because I'm just desperate to lather some oil on my face and rub it in, rub it down here, and just be plump and luscious like a little peach. And then I also got this body spray. Oh my god. This is the most fucking delicious thing I've ever smelled. It was only $16, which I think is about £8. And it's vanilla and macadamia body and hair mist. And guys, this smell is insane. It's actually irritating me how I can't get the smell to you. I wish there was a way for me to just spray this and you can smell it. Why haven't they invented that yet? Why haven't they invented that yet? It's so fucking good. It smells like, have you ever smelt the white chocolate and macadamia nut Subway cookies? Because it smells exactly like that, and I love sweet scents. I always gravitate towards vanilla-y, cinnamony, chocolatey, coconutty scents. And this is honestly, out of all the expensive perfumes I've had, Tom Ford and whatnot, this is the most, I feel like Tom Ford's the only expensive perfume I've ever had. That's why the list stopped there. I usually get mine from Zara, actually do really nice perfumes, but I didn't bring it away with me. And this is honestly the most insane thing I've ever smelled. So I can't wait to smell like a little white chocolate chip cookie every day. Also on the walk, I got this little chocolate bear with little shards of coconut in. And it was very yummy. So I need to look at the packaging and find out the brand so I can buy some more. They were very delish. That is absolutely gorgeous if I do say so myself. Hello cherubs, just having a little matcha, my coconut water cold whisk matcha. Delish. And I'm very excited because we got approved for a fucking apartment and it's so gorgeous and it's basically fully furnished. We can't believe it. Basically yesterday we got accepted for the first flat we went to go and see, which we liked at the time. But then after seeing so many afterwards for around the same price, we realised that it wasn't very good value for money and it did not have aircon, which when it gets a bit warmer would be a severe problem, I think. So we weren't sure whether we were going to take it or not. We had a viewing booked and we got the call about getting the flat approval for the first one about 10 minutes before we were meant to walk to see this next apartment viewing. And we were speaking to the lady on the phone. We were all in disarray, not sure what we were going to do because we didn't know whether the contract had been officially signed or whatever. And we almost didn't go and see this apartment that we had booked. But we ended up rushing out the door. We got there just in time and it was so gorgeous and we were the only people there viewing it. And basically she had shown it to a few other people, but they didn't end up having enough savings or they didn't have enough income or anything to actually have it. So the lady was so nice who showed us it. It was such a gorgeous apartment. I can't wait to show you it. I can't believe that we got it. It's so gorgeous. And basically the guy is leaving most of the stuff behind. So we get to have his sofa, one of the beds, a few chairs, a dining table, which is incredible. And basically we pretty much got it straight away. We applied as soon as we left and the approval went through in a couple of hours and I can't believe it because the apartment is so gorgeous and I can't believe that we were this close, a tiny speck of dust, a tiny grain of rice, a grain of quinoa, we were that close to not going. And I'm just so happy that we went because it's so gorgeous and it's actually only a 3-month rent and but to be honest, that might be a good thing because one, it's a little bit on the pricier side, so if we find that it is a bit too expensive for our budget, we're only tied down to 3 months. And it gives us a bit more freedom if we want to move around, want to move to a different area. And also the lady says that it might end up being a 6-month lease if we want to extend it. So I'm just very happy because I was panicking a little bit that we were having to leave this Airbnb in less than 2 weeks and we hadn't found anywhere to live and it was looking it was slim pickings to say the least. And every other viewing that we've been to, there had been about, let me have a little sip of my matcha, there had been 5 to 10 other people there. So it was very, very competitive. Competitive, it was very competitive. It was very competitive. How do I say that? I would say competitive, but I know that people would probably bully me for saying that because I don't say my T's, whatever. I don't know if we would have got any of the other ones that we had already applied to, so we probably would have ended up having to book another Airbnb until we had found somewhere, or we would have had to have taken the first one, which we really weren't sure about, and that was a 6-month lease, which is a long time for someone for somewhere you're really not 100% on and not in love with. So I'm just very, very happy, and I cannot wait to show you it. It's so gorgeous, and the apartment building has a really gorgeous pool. It has a rooftop you can go on with communal barbecues that you can use, so me and Jamie can go up there and have a little fucking barbecue, and I'm just so happy. So happy. So we move there on the 2nd. So we do have about 4 days buffer where we check out of this place, and we can't extend because somebody else checks in. So we are gonna have to book a little Airbnb just for 4 nights. But yeah, I'm very excited, and Jamie officially starts his job tomorrow. So I'm just very, very happy, and it's nice because a month ago, 2 months ago, I was in a really bad place. My anxiety was really, really bad. There was stuff going on in my personal life that was just making me very, very upset, and I was just not in a good place. And now I feel very happy and very content. I think, to be honest, the traveling around for the past 7 months was making me very overstimulated, and although I had so much fun and it was so nice and I wouldn't take it back, I was definitely getting tired of it. I was getting the travel fatigue. So just being a bit more settled down here and actually having our own place for several months is so exciting, and I just can't wait to make loads of moving content and film loads of videos in the new kitchen because it's the most gorgeous kitchen. And yeah, I'm just very happy. So if you're in a bad place at the minute, if you don't feel 100% happy, if you feel down, if you don't feel like yourself, if you feel anxious, just keep going, because you never know when things will start to turn around. It could be in a day, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months, but it's worth waiting it out, because the day that you feel better will come. Okay, life's just about ups and downs. You can't have the good without the bad. As cliche as that sounds, life's gonna be shit sometimes, but life will also be gorgeous and amazing and beautiful sometimes. So you just have to tough it out. Okay, yeah, I'm just very excited. So I'm gonna drink this matcha. I'm gonna film a couple of recipes today, I think, for TikTok, and then I'm gonna edit this YouTube video because I've been slacking on the YouTube editing. This looks like a microphone. I've been slacking on the YouTube editing and uploading. I haven't uploaded one in like 10 days, I think, just because it's been so hectic trying to find somewhere to film. But we've done it, and I'm very, very happy. Okay, we've just signed the contract and paid the first 2 weeks of rent, because you need to do that before you move in. We also need to pay a bond, which is quite a lot of money. But hopefully, well, you get that back when you leave, as long as you don't trash the place. But our grandma and granddad are gonna trash the place? Absolutely not.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.